¿Qué no te dije que suscribiera? No te dije que le dieras like. Te voy a encontrar, maldita sea. Dale subscription right now, my friend. Thank you very much.
Try to do this shit quickly. Let's go. I'm gonna try to speed run this and give most of my thoughts. All right, so let's just get it. Porteros, the goalkeepers, Malagón, Rangel, Padilla. I love Padilla. I love that he's already getting his caps in, so amazing choice. He's already starting in La Liga. Malagón, he has the it factor, and Rangel, he did good at Copa America. I don't really see much in him, but he's a decent goalkeeper. He ain't bad. He impressed me at Copa America, but he shouldn't be starting any games. He shouldn't be starting over Padilla or Malagón. He should be coming off the bench. Like I said, Malagón, he's the only guy. He should be the starter right now, even over a guy like Padilla, just because Padilla is too young. But I do believe that in the future, Padilla, if you give him, minutes and everything, and if everything goes good over at, his club, fucking Athletic Bilbao, historic club, everything gonna be alright. So that's what I think. So goalkeepers, not mad at him. I do wish we had our boy, Acevedo, Mr. Albertano Santa Cruz, motherfucker. I hope he can get, into the Mexican national team by the next Convocatoria. Over a guy like Rangel, but I know why they choose Rangel, the stats and shit. And also people are saying that they should have chosen, the fucking 33-year-old goalkeeper from fucking Pumas. You're tripping. His time's up. Defense, you have Julian Araujo, great, amazing. I think he's the only guy at right back. He should be the only one starting. Alan Mozo, I don't see what the Chivas fans see in him at all. I've only ever seen him play like shit. And when it comes to highlights, I've only ever seen the opposite of fucking highlights. The opposite of a fucking highlight reel is all I've ever seen of this dude, Alan Mozo. I don't believe in him. I don't think he has like any room to grow pretty much. I think he's very close to his ceiling already. But hopefully it could prove me wrong. Hopefully I can finally see what the Chivas fans see. But I've never seen this dude play good in my life. Not even decent. I've only ever seen him play like shit. Then we got Israel Reyes. He played like shit at Copa America, but he's 24, I believe. I'm pretty sure he's 24, maybe 25. I think that he still has I think he has a lot of room to grow, and he's kind of like the future and the now. So I think that this is a good one. Just don't start him. I would only put him in there to, get a couple of minutes, you know what I mean? And, I would only start him against the really shitty nations. Then we have, our main center back duo, Johan Vasquez and Cesar Montes. It sucks for Cesar Montes because, he's stuck at a really shit club. I believe he is in the second division of La Liga, so that fucking sucks, the Spanish. I believe that's where he is. I don't know if something happened where he ain't, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's at now. Sucks to see. Whereas Johan Vasquez was super close. There was some big rumors of him joining, whether it was Inter Milan or Milan. So that was real big. Sucks that, he ain't there. But, this is the center back duo. They've been the center back duo for a decent minute now. And they're definitely the now. I don't actually think that they have that much room to grow. But when it comes to experience, I do think that they definitely have that. They're one of the only real experienced players on this national team that are also kind of like, not someone like Gallardo, who I'll get into in a sec. So yeah, obviously they're the center back duo, they're really our only choice for starters. Then you have Victor Guzman, who I believe should have been the now by now, but he's like 24, so he's still got time on his side. I think he could definitely grow. I hope he goes to Europe soon. He probably ain't, but hey, we can only dream. I think that he still has, he has a real high ceiling. Kind of like how I believe Israel Reyes has, and Fidel Ambris, who I'll talk about in a sec too. But let's get into Gallardo. I think that they're going to start his ass, and I don't know why you would start him. Maybe it's just to give him his final couple of games for the national team and to bring some experience, because I feel like this dude's been here for fucking 50 years. I swear. Ever since I can remember, this dude's been in the fucking national team. It's crazy to think that he's been in the national team since like 2014. That's something to where I could fucking trace back. His first appearance was, I believe it was back in 2014, from what I remember. I checked like a couple weeks or months ago, and it was like 2014 was like when he was chosen. And I believe ever since then, he's pretty much started almost every single game. I don't really see what they see in him. I would choose a guy like, you know, Arteaga, who a lot of the boys in real life say I look like. I got flamed in the group chat the other day for a photo I sent to the group chat, which was the thumbnail for the Cristiano Ronaldo video, and they also flamed me for that one. And they're like, oh, this nigga thinks he's Arteaga. And then in a video call and in a different group chat, I also got flamed the other day. One of my cousins, who some of you might remember, GDO, and then he was like, fucking, who does this nigga think he is? Niggas trying to look like him. But yeah, he's the only guy who should be starting at left back. I don't know why they chose Gallardo. Gallardo, I believe he plays mostly fucking left mid nowadays over in Monterrey, from what I've seen. Luis Romo, he's around like 27. So he brings a little bit of experience to this national team. He's played pretty good. He's a little bit mid, but he's on the better side of mid. And he's on the better side, whereas, some of these players are on the worst side of mid. I don't hate this. I think he's one of the better midfielders. Fidel Ambriz, he's fucking young. He's like 21, so he's definitely the future. He has a real high ceiling. I hope he can leave Leon soon, real soon. Then you got Eric Lira. I think he's also kind of mid, but he's like 26 or some shit. I think he still has some pretty decent room to grow. I don't think he has his going to Europe, but he's pretty decent. I rate him a little bit. Charly Rodriguez, this is where we at. I don't understand why Charly Rodriguez keeps getting chosen. ¿Por qué putas? ¿Por qué fuck? Why, oh why? For the love of God, do they keep choosing this motherfucker Charly Rodriguez? I don't know. To me, this motherfucker is like a Kai Havertz when Kai Havertz was getting flamed by everybody, by everybody online. Everybody in the football community was flaming him for not doing shit. This is what he reminds me of. I don't know. Why do they keep choosing him? And the fact that his ass is 6 caps, 6 appearances away from having as many appearances for the national team as someone like Hugo Sanchez. When I heard that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Legend, superstar, one of the greatest goal scorers of all time, the most underrated player of all time, Hugo Sanchez. This dude has 6 appearances away from having as many appearances as him. What the fuck? I personally would have fucking chosen someone like Eric Sanchez, even if Chiquito isn't playing as good as he was for Pachuca. But still, why would you choose Charly Rodriguez over a guy like Chiquito? I would choose Chiquito over Charly Rodriguez any day of the fucking week, any second of the week. 25-7. All right, fucking 25-7, 25-8. It ain't 24-7, it's 25-8. Fucking hours. I would choose this motherfucker. I really don't get what they see in Charly Rodriguez. I don't understand that at all. And even fucking, Cruz Azul fans, I haven't seen one person, not one motherfucker have I seen try to defend Charly Rodriguez. I don't understand what they see in Carlos. I really don't. I don't understand why this dude keeps getting chosen. He doesn't do shit. And even in video games, I don't understand how he has such high ratings. In every fucking football, soccer video game, he always has around a 78, 79. When realistically, he should be a fucking 73, 74 at max. Maybe that's a bit harsh. But seriously, he's fucking shit. I don't understand. This one really pisses me off. So let's move on. We got left foot Chavez. He's not Luis Chavez, he's left foot Chavez. He's kind of mid. Over at Copa America, he's kind of ass. The problem with Chavez is if you don't give him free kicks, he doesn't do shit. He's not that good. I'll be honest. I don't hate him. I would obviously still choose him. And I would also never take him off the pitch just because he brings, the left foot. But realistically, that's all he has. But I would never take him off because if you get a free kick, you gotta put his ass on that. Then we have Sebastián Córdoba. Sucks to see, man. That dude should have left Europe 2 years ago, He's still at Tigres. Sucks for him. I think that he still has a little bit of room to grow, but while he's at Tigres, I don't think he's gonna grow too much. I really rate him, and I wish he would have left Europe. I really rate Córdoba a lot. I like Córdoba a lot. But yeah, I think he's also one of the very few attacking midfielders, for La Selección. So that's a good idea. I think I really rate this decision. Then we have Orbelín Pineda, who is over at Genk. He plays really good for the national team. I've never seen him play at the club level, but I like Orbelín. I've been seeing him play, and I don't really have, anything bad to say. He's still also in like the mid round, but he's in like the good mid. Then we finally get to the strikers, you know, the wingers. And when I saw this, I realized, shit, we're getting the 4-3-3 still. I think we should be getting a 4-4-2, but it is what it is. So we got Diego Lainez, who's still real young. I feel like Diego Lainez has been here for fucking forever, but he's still only 23. I hope he can leave for Europe very soon. He probably won't because his price tag is real high for no reason. I do rate him kinda, even if he's kind of like Mexican Joe Felix. You know, that's what I think of him. He's kind of shit and kind of overpriced, you know, but he can be good. All right, at very few moments he can be good, but most of the time he shits the bed and he fucking stinks. As Julian Quiñones, who fucking does everything. This dude has that MVP mentality. He's one of the very few players that has that MVP mentality, that has that it factor, and Julian Quiñones is that guy. He played real bad in that one game at Copa America. I know that y'all know which one it was. But even then, you know, he's over in Saudi, yeah. But at least now he'll be able to play against players like Cristiano, fucking Benzema, Mendy, you know, fucking Kante. You know, a lot of fucking quality guys who aren't over in Liga MX, so that's good. And also, you know, be able to get some more experience, you know, thrashing, you know, the really shit ones, you know, get confidence up, you know, maybe get some more goals, some more assists, you know, more playmaking options. If you need him to make some, you know, playmake, he'll do that shit. If you need him to go defend, he'll do that shit. You need him to go fucking, you know, look for a penalty, you know, look for a free kick, you know, look for a foul, he will do that. If you need him to attack, he'll do that shit. He does everything on the pitch. So obviously you choose him. Roberto Alvarado, he's in the same boat as his Chiva hermano teammate, Alan Mozo. Chiva hermanos, please tell me what you see in these dudes. I've only ever seen Alvarado play like shit. I've heard real good things about him though. So I want to believe it, but I've never seen this dude play, you know, good. However, he's not as bad as Mozo in my eyes because I've only ever seen highlights or opposite of highlights for Alan Mozo, whereas for Alvarado, I haven't seen anything real bad. I haven't seen, you know, the opposite of a highlight for this dude. Marcelo Flores, real fucking young. I like that, you know. Keep this nigga locked down. Keep him on lockdown. All right, because he still has the opportunity, the choice to play for fucking Canada. Now, realistically, if you're an outsider looking in, it would probably be way better for his career as of right now to, you know, play for Canada. But, you know, we want this boy to represent the badge. We want him to represent the country. So I really like this, you know, lock him down right now. And then we got fucking Chino. He's in the same boat as a guy like Alvarado. I have seen him play good though. I'll say this with Chino. I have seen him play good. And a lot of people think that he has like a really high ceiling. I personally don't see it. I think that he does have the ability to improve as long as it's not at Pumas. He was real close to going to a club this season. He was going to go to, I believe, fucking Girona, however you want to say it. He was real close, but that shit ended up falling through. Sucks that he didn't go, but I personally don't rate Chino that highly. To me, he's kind of like a Cucuella. He keeps the ball for too long pretty much every time. And he just looks stupid when he dribbles. This shit, dog. Just looking at him pisses me off, I'll be honest. But I don't actually hate him that much. I just hate looking at him play. I do think he will get better, but if he stays at Pumas, it'll just be an L. He needs to go to Europe. And he's still real young, you know, like 23, I believe. Then you got Martinez. We'll see eventually if this is form or if he's finally reached his prime. But, you know, that's the reason why they chosen him. Not mad at it. It makes complete sense. If this is the best that he's ever been and he's, you know, and he's doing decently, why not choose him, you know what I mean? And then we get to the strikers. Controversy. Henry Martin should have never left. Santi should never leave. All right, he's already locked down to Mexico anyways. He already has the caps, you know, he already has the caps for Mexico. He can't go to fucking Argentina, thank God. But yeah, you know, these are our only two strikers. I believe that Henry Martin should be starting over Santi, unless if it's, you know, real shit nation. I do think that in one of these games, whether it's, I forget if we're facing Australia or New Zealand, but in one of those games, I do believe that Santi should start. But Henry Martin over Santi just because Henry Martin is in his 30s. Yes, it's early 30s, but He's proven that he's in his prime and that it's not just form. He's been in his prime since 22, and I really rate him highly. You know, he's in his prime. This is the best he will ever be still. So capitalize off of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, those are my official thoughts. Not really mad at a lot of these. You know, there's just a lot of players that I don't believe in too much. There's a lot of players that I really believe in. You know what I mean? There's a lot of players that I only believe in if they leave to Europe. And there's guys that, you know, are in the prime of their careers, you know? And it makes sense to have them now while they're still at their best. And they are the best Mexican players right now. So yeah, official thoughts, not really mad at this, except for Charly Rodriguez and Gallardo. But everyone's mad at Charly Rodriguez and Gallardo being chosen over guys like Arteaga and, I don't know, Chiquito Sanchez. But never in my life would I choose fucking Charly Rodriguez over, you know, any other midfielder that we have, you know, as an option. But yeah, those are my official thoughts, you know, on this shit. Shout out the apple juice, that's what we drinking today. I mean, I'm pretty much always drinking apple juice whenever I'm drinking something in videos. Yeah, that's it. This is the third time your boy's been recording this video. So, you know, what are your thoughts on the Convocatoria? What do you think is going to be happening at the games? What type of videos you want me to make? Do you want more football videos? What type of content? Just let me know about anything in the comments below. But yeah, it's been your boy, Justin, Justin, what the fuck you know me as here. Turn on the notification bell, like, subscribe. Peace.